Brand new intro, brand new set, brand new season. Hello and welcome to week one of the Friday Frenzy. I'm Noah, he's Matt.
And John reiterated numerous times that leaving Ohio was a very tough decision. In fact, when he looked at the pros and cons of coming here to Illinois, there was one con, having to say goodbye to his team at Ohio.
This just in, the Cardinals have beaten the Giants 5-4 on a walk-off Colton Wong home run to tie up the series 1-1. We'll break down the game tomorrow night at 6. Leading off the sportscast with the Bears, and if Bears fans could speak to Jay Cutler right now, some of them might say something like this. Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself. Cutler with a monster game in the Georgia Dome.
Standing next to me right here is Joseph Bertrand. He had a big game, 10 points, 7 rebounds. Joseph, you told me beforehand this is probably the biggest win of your career.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, I got to tell you, your Sullivan-Okaw Valley Redskins, they have a chance to clinch a playoff spot here tonight for the first time since 2001, which was your senior year, right? But you have a prediction for tonight.
Well, obviously the key to this game is going to be whoever can hold on.
Sullivan's going to win. I disagree. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going with Sean Streety's Bulldog. Fred Cross, I'm Noah Newman reporting live from beautiful Sullivan High School.
Hey, stay warm, guys.
Fighting Illini were in Lincoln, Nebraska tonight for their Big Ten opener against the 21st ranked Cornhuskers. Illinois came in a 21-point underdog in this one, and that was before we learned Wes Lunt wasn't going to start. Yes, the Rochester native out with a leg injury. That means Riley O'Toole got the start for the first time since 2012. Nebraska got the ball first, which meant Amir Abdullah got the ball first. The future pro goes 12 yards to the house. 7-0 Nebraska, less than 2 minutes into the game. A minute after that, Josh Ferguson says, Amir who? 41-yard sprint to the end zone, 7-7. Later, 3rd and goal inside the 5. O'Toole trying to make something happen. Referee's in our way. Oh, there's O'Toole. Oh, no. Throws an interception. That is a costly turnover. Fast forward, second quarter. Guess who? Abdullah, touchdown. 14-7 Cornhuskers. Then later, guess who? Abdullah on the option. Dives in. He had 196 rushing yards in the first half.
There you go. Look at you. Okay, that's very good.
Beautiful. With Kurt's help, once
Very
again.
good. Very good.
Woo! The reverse. I know he can do that. Listen to the crowd.
Before we got on camera here, you said you don't know how to drive a stick.
Oh, you're
and
right.
I'm really interested to figure out how you're going to.
I've never driven stick. Never in my life.
He skateboarded shirtless in broad daylight. He once held a python to see how it would feel. He is the most interesting broadcaster in Central Illinois. He doesn't always do sports challenges, but when he does, he prefers fishing.
I mean, you and I have been working together for over almost 4 years together now.
Long time, yeah.
And you know the only thing I really do is fishing.
A little over 90 minutes till tip-off here at Assembly Hall. It's going to be tough to top what happened last time we were here when fans rushed the court after that guy down there, Tyler Griffey, hit the game-winning layup as time expired. Yeah, what a thrilling finish, Dawn. We were watching the end of that game from the locker room tunnel. And next to us was Nebraska head coach Tim Miles. He was watching it too, pacing back and forth, biting his nails. Joining me right now, first-year head coach Mike Popovich, kind enough to take some time out of his pregame routine to join us. I have butterflies, coach, and I'm not even involved in this game. How do you feel right now? We are here at Walter Boyd Field for our game of the week. Classic Macon County clash, classic rivalry game. St. Teresa, who just arrived, they just walked around the field in their shirts and ties, the Bulldogs did. And the Merle Forsyth Trojans warming up as we speak. And I got to tell you, in terms of the weather, the temperature has dropped at least 10 to 15 degrees within the past hour. I mean, we got here and it felt like it was about 95 to 100 degrees. Right now it feels more like 70.
Most likely be a side-by-side finish.
So this will probably be the fastest fifth mile has ever looked. And you're racing tonight. Tell me about the race you're racing in.
Yeah, well, we've got the two biggest divisions.
All right, he is Kenny Wallace. Kenny, thanks for joining us. And hey, This is not sold out. Come on out here. $30 for adults, $5 for kids. Gates are open. Racing gets underway at 7 o'clock.
Is this loss the final blow to Coach Weber's career at the University of Illinois? There's a good chance we could find out next week. Mike Thomas likes to make decisions quick, judging from his past decisions with Ron Zook and Jolette Law.
But the Illini claw their way back. Kendrick Nunn for 3. They close the half on a 23-6 run, so they only trailed by 4 points at the break. Second half, it was back and forth. Tracy, triple, got it. Illinois up 62-61, their first lead since leading 2-0. They would lead by 4, but they let it slip through their fingers like that pass, and there goes Marble finishing it off. Hawkeyes ice it with free throws. 81-74, Iowa snaps an 11-game losing streak in Champaign, handing Illinois their 7th straight loss. The sport of curling continued to see a rise in popularity during these Winter Olympics. It's certainly one of the more unique sports you'll see, and as I recently found out, it's not as easy as it looks. Signing the waiver here, so if I break an ankle or anything or fall on my face, you guys aren't liable. What's the date today?
In the small town of Triumph stands one of Illinois' biggest gems, the Waltham Curling Club, the oldest curling club in the state.
It's been here since 1884. They used to play out on ponds, and we actually got some pictures of when the ice got frosty and melted apart. Guys fell through the ice, actually curling.
Wow.
So
Jim Thompson wasn't around in those days, but he has been curling here since he was in diapers.
my grandparents did this. My parents have done this. So I guess I'm a third generation kind of guy.
Jim's an Illinoisan, but there's people from all over the globe that come here to curl.
It's hard to believe people from Scotland and Canada and Wisconsin, all over the place that come over and participate.
That includes an Olympian.
Debbie McCormick, she plays third for the women's team. She's been down here numerous times.
Chances are you've seen the sport on TV. Some call it shuffleboard on ice. The game starts with throwing a stone towards the target area. And let me tell you, these stones are heavier than you think.
Yep, 42 pounds of granite made over in Scotland, shipped over, hardest stuff you can find.
Next comes the really hard part, sweeping.
Makes the rock go further. You're actually polishing the ice, getting rid of the frost. Sweeping, to me, you get more of a workout in your upper body because you do that during the game and you're exhausted. You'll wake up the next day thinking you got hit by a cement truck.
Each team gets 8 throws. The goal is to get your stones closest to the center of the target. Now, of course, Jim makes all this look easier than it really is. Here's what it looks like when a beginner does it.
Oh, I can see how you can pull a groin muscle doing this real quick.
Kind of embarrassing, yes, I know. But in the world of Waltham, there's really no such thing as making a fool out of yourself.
It's a gentleman's sport, so to speak. You know, there's really no trash talking out on the ice. If somebody makes a nice shot, they congratulate them.
I was feeling pretty good towards the end of my throwing there. Do you think I'm a natural? I mean, could you see me having a future in this sport?
Why not, man? The more the merrier. Everybody's got throwing form. It's what they got to do to be comfortable throwing a stone. So, hey, keep practicing. You'll be maybe the next Olympian. You never know.